Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from any part of the world you're watching this video. My name is Daramola Michael Oladuni. I'm a profitable multi-billionaire investor, fund manager. And yes, this is My Talk Finance YouTube channel. We talk about finance, business and investment, FBI way. So if this is what you're interested in, then you're welcome. And if this is not what you're interested in, you can also stay and learn something that has to do with finance, business, and investment. Of course, everybody wants to be wealthy, want to be rich, want to be successful, and this is just the right place for you to learn that. So, welcome, and without much further ado, first of all, I want to um, tender my sincere apologies for not being available for over two months now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I guess close to 2 months if I'm not mistaken. And the reason for it is because I actually shoot this video on Saturdays, and on Saturday I now take a course, a professional course. It's called User Research Experience. Just has to do with it's a relationship between the IT world and research. Customer, you're trying to know what the customer needs, you're trying to know the pain point of a customer, and you're trying to build a solution that meets that customer pain point. You're trying to build a website, a software that meets with certain compliance of the government. Of course, we're in the United Kingdom, so there are government compliance and all of that. So basically, that's actually what was taking my time. So I'm trying to restructure myself. Today is the 2nd of June 2022, and it's a Thursday. So I think I will have to start doing the videos on Thursday so I can be able to focus on my course on Saturdays. So that's why I've been away for a while now, and I'm very, very sorry for not making myself available. All right, so I think we can now go into the business we have for today. So today is basically, as you can see on the screen, is just part of the business I do, and it's in forex trading. I manage funds for people, and we are growing. We're growing to millions, and of course billions and trillions. Of course, yeah. So let's just go into what we have for today. So I just want to do a random analysis. I don't have a market at the moment, but I'll just do a random analysis. What's on my screen is actually oil. That's what's on my screen, and I don't think oil is like a currency. That's a commodity. So I'll try to look for a currency pair that I have not analyzed before, and I'll try to analyze them. So just to refresh your memory on what we've done in the past as regarding to forex trading. We've talked about what the forex market is all about, and we give examples of what makes the forex market and the value behind the current market. What moves the market upward, downward. We've talked about types of markets. We've talked about major, minor currency pairs, exotic currency pairs. We've talked about market structure. And then if you've not gone deep into it, definitely I'm going to go deep into it. We've talked about candlestick analysis, yeah, and we've talked about specific kinds of candlestick, and we've done practicals by pinpointing this in the chart. So I don't just teach theory, we also practicalize it on the screen. So today we are going to just do, like, we're going to combine the whole knowledge we have, then try to find a trade or try to picture an opportunity that is about to emerge. By the way, today's Friday, we'll be expecting non-farm payroll. I have 4 trades that is on the pipeline, and I'm hopeful that eventually, because I'm actually long on the USD's pairs, and I hope the non-farm payrolls favors me. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so what chart should I pick? By the way, if you see me facing this direction, that's because I use like a bigger screen for my trading, and that's what I'm actually looking at. Here is my laptop, and here is my desktop, right? So my face could be changing now because I'm actually looking at a different screen. Okay, so randomly, what chart should I pick? What type should I pick? What chart should I pick? Here on this place here where my icon is, my mouse or my pointer is actually moving. These are the currency pairs I usually trade, or I just look. to analyze what's gold doing, what the S&P 500 is doing generally. So I won't pick here because if I pick here, I've actually done analysis there. So I won't pick. I'll just pick from like where we can search for out market from. So I'll just pick from there. Let me be a little bit biased. Let me look for JPY. I just want to use something related to JPY. So let's see JPY. Let's try Euro JPY. Let's see. Euro. Have I chosen Euro JPY here? 2 seconds. I think I've done Euro JPY here, so I won't. I have Euro JPY and GBP JPY, so I won't choose that. Let's use NZD card. NZD card. That's a funny pair though. Let's look at it. NZD card. Okay, I think I've not done it. Oh, I've done an analysis here before. Okay, anyway, I'll just cancel the whole analysis. So remove drawings. By the way, if you want me to do a video on how to use TradingView, just comment below and I will have a tour with you on how to use TradingView for your trading analysis. Remove drawings. Yep. So I've not taught this, but it's going to be something very special. Of course, I have like a community that's a special one, but I'm going to just do like an analysis here, like an analysis to give you a picture of what the market is actually doing at the moment. So this is the monthly time frame. Yep, this is the monthly time frame. By the way, I'll try to be as fast as possible so I don't keep you here. So this is the monthly time frame. And this market is a confused market, let me put it that way. The reason being is because you can see 2 seconds. You can see the market started this way, it came down here, it went up, it came down, it went up, blah 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 blah. You can see the market. Then it's now rising, coming down, rising, coming down, rising, like that. It's also, continue the chart. Went up, it came down, went up, came down, went up. Continue again. It went up, came down, up. Let's just say it's coming down, it's going up. Now the market is down, right? So hopefully the market will do this way again, and something like this. Just my assumption. So generally you could see the market going up. This is creating like a lower high and a lower low. It's going. Yeah, I've thought about trend law. So if you don't understand what I'm trying to say, if you can't relate, then you should watch the previous video. You'll be able to get something from it. So it's forming a lower high and a lower low. Lower high, one. This is called lower low, lower high, lower low. Not necessarily lower low now, but the market is actually trending, and I've talked about double top and double bottom and like that. So if you still don't relate with what I'm saying, then you should go watch the previous video. But there's a lot of things I can actually picture out in this chart. We talk about ranging market, talk about trending market, and types of trending market. We talk about bullish and the bearish, right? So this market has been bullish, this market has been bearish, this market has also been ranging, right? Okay, I cancel the whole drawings here. Now, I will just point out some important zones in the market. Some important zones. First of all, what's the market doing at the moment? At the moment, the market is trending downwards. At the moment, the market is trending downwards. Yes, this market is trending downwards. Now, I'm not trying to confuse you, but I want to say something that is very important. If you connect this first dot, this second dot, this third dot, and this fourth dot together, you have a downward trending market. However, you can now notice at this position here, this level here, that this market actually went above the trend line. I repeat myself again. This is the trend line we have, right? This is the trend line. But you can see that this market broke above the trend line, meaning people have bought. Of course, if this is a significant amount of money you have made, if you actually bought, it's significant amount you have made. But the market actually bought. So if your strategy permitted you to buy after it broke that trend line, then that's fine. But now we can see that the market has now fallen below the trend line again. So it means you don't neglect it. This market is still a selling market. That's what it just simply means. So you don't neglect that. You do not neglect it for any reason. Okay, let me remove this drawing. So you don't neglect it for any reason. Now, this is the trend we have here. I've made myself clear. So this is the trend that we have here. So this market is actually trending downwards. So we've been clear about that. So there are important support and resistance zones that when the market got there, it actually turned the other way around. And let's try to pick them out. You can see the market did that here. There's some level of there's some level of market got there, rejected, it got here, shy away around this position a little bit upward, but he rejected. The same thing happened here, the same thing happened here, the same thing happened here, the same thing's happening here, here. So there's a level of rejection, and you can see this almost trying to happen here also. So there's some level of rejection that is in this market, and that's also very unique, I think. Okay, let's clone this stuff. Clone, and to clone is simple. You just click on, sorry about this, you just click on the trend that I drew. I'm going to give a video on how to use TradingView though, but this line that I drew, I just click on it, then I right click, then it shows me clone, then of course it has clone. That's what it's just all about. All right, so in this position also I can see that there's some level of rejections here, rejected here, rejected here. It got almost close to this position. There's a level of rejection also in these positions here. All right, and I can clone again here, clone. Can see some rejections around this level here, although the market has not gotten to this position. So I've actually seen what the market is doing. The monthly, the market is selling, so we should be selling. That's what we should be looking at. We're going to be selling in this market. So is there any other thing we can actually see in terms of market structure, like higher highs, higher lows, and like that? We can also say that yes, this market is bearish, selling market. We can also see the market is also ranging within these zones. I mean, the market is ranging within these zones. This is what I mean by that. It's my horizontal line. This is what I mean by that. Yeah, come here, boy. You can see the market is actually ranging. This is what I mean by the market is ranging. So this is what I mean by the market is ranging. So you can also see that the market started forming something like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Yeah, that's what we can see from this chart. So we can see that this market is ranging, but inside the range there is a trend, which is a bearish trend, right? Which is why we connected these whole lines together. You get that? That's why we combine this whole line together. All right. So I've done quite much here. Okay, trying to delete this whole stuff out. Just follow me so you can see how I make my analysis. All right. So the market, we can see that the market is ranging. So if you are a monthly kind of person that trade monthly, you might actually be holding your hands now or be thinking of actually buying because the market is now at the support level. So you might be thinking of how to buy. That's what you'll be thinking of, because whenever it gets to this level, the market goes back up. It gets to this level, it go back up. It gets to this level, it comes down. It gets to this level, it comes down. It gets to this level, it comes down. Same thing happens like that, like that. So you might be thinking of what? Buying if you are a ranging kind of person, right? But the market is selling. But your strategy, because you're a range kind of trader, it means you'll be looking at buying opportunity. That's what it just means. All right. So let's go to the weekly and see if we can actually spot out anything there. I think, can we spot out anything? Nope, 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 nope. We can't spot out. Now, okay, I won't say this here. For now, I won't say this here. But I'll just give a clue. I'll just give a clue. We can also spot out some level of support and resistance within some particular zone. Come on, what's wrong with you? Don't annoy me. All right. Okay, so we can see spot out some. You can see at this level there are some level of rejections at this level. So this is an important level we should not neglect, right? When the market gets to this level, there's also some level of rejection that happens. You can see here. You can see. Let's take this out. I don't like using this stuff, but you can see within this level here. You can see. You can see within this level here. You can see within this level here. You can see also within these levels. You can just see within this level here though. Yeah. I'm trying to make this video short, but I think it's going to be long. So we have seen some intra, right? So we can actually delete this monthly trend line we drew, and let's just use what is actually latest. So if I connect the dots together, I can see that the market is actually really trending. The market is really trending on the weeklies. So monthly selling, weekly selling, right? Okay, let's go to dailies, right? So on the dailies, what can we actually spot? Yeah, the market is actually selling on the dailies, right? So we can see for ourselves now that this is a trending market and is a selling market. The market is actually selling lower highs and lower lows. We can actually spot that in this market. Zero here, here, it came down here, it went here, it came down, then it's created like a double top or something like that. It created like a double top, right? Then the market ranged for some points, then it came down. Now it's touching here and probably is about to start selling like that. Probably. So we can see that NZD card, if you're a daily trader, NZD card, you will be looking for selling opportunities. That's what you will be looking for, NZD card. If you are a daily trader, I would not give my entry strategy here. That's because I have a course that I do that, and I've not posted the course out yet here, but I have a course where I teach this entry strategy. But generally, have a perspective and a view that yes, you should be looking at selling NZD card. There's an entry strategy I have that you can use to actually start selling the market. Okay, so let's this is actually dailies. So let's go to 4 hours and 1 hours and like that. So in 4 hours. So we've actually seen. Now, it's possible that there's also a buying trend in a selling trend, right? Because there's something called an impulsive move and a corrective move. So the market move within the direction of the trend, then it corrects a little bit. The reason for that correction is because some investors are pulling their funds out. They've made a profit, so they're trying to pull their funds out. So the market tends to correct a little bit. Then it creates an opportunity for you to enter into the market. Again, right? So that is it. So this market is selling. Now, in this position here, I'm going to use this highlighter here, and I'm going to show you something. You can be buying in this market. Yeah, you can be buying in this market. The same thing applies. The same thing applies. This market is what is trending upwards. So this market is actually trending upwards. Yeah, I may not be able to get the perfect picture, but if you come to the 4 hours, let's look at the 4 hours. So you can see in the 4 hours that this market is what is trending upwards. So do you mean there's no buying opportunity here? There's a lot of buying opportunity, like a lot of buying opportunity. 2 seconds, let me bring out my ruler out. There's a lot of buying opportunity here. So this is, let's assume you bought at this level here. This is about 261, 234 pips. That's a lot of money. However, your strategy at that point in time demands that you are buying. That's what your strategy demands at that point in time, that you should be buying, right? But the market was a selling market. So that's not to mean that if the market is selling, you can't buy. It's just for you to understand this um, this this analysis I just made now, and use it on your smaller time frame. Apply it on your smaller time frame, then you take your entry. So this is what I mean now. For instance, I come back to the dailies. Right now, I come back to the dailies. So I can spot out something here. Just giving you like a practical example. I spot out something here, this zone here. Spot out something in this zone. Please just follow me. Remember, this is the top. This is the like yes, top down analysis. Now I come down to the 4 hours. I come down to the 4 hours. Yep. So I come down to the 4 hours, right? So you can see, have I gotten a reason to buy in this market? Of course, I've gotten a reason to buy. This market have actually, it came here, it went shy, it came here, it went shy. So this is a position. So I can, at this level, take a buy trade. Of course, it looked as though the market was going against me. But if you look at it, if I bought from here, I would have made over 208 pips. I would have made over 208 pips. So I have my entry strategy. But if I bought here, I'll have made over 208 pips, which is the same strategy I'm talking about from the bigger time frame. So you can actually use it in whatever time frame you're actually using to trade. I think I will stop the video here because I don't want to keep you longer than expected. But however, if you have any question, just don't hesitate to message me in the comment section, and I'm going to treat your question specially, probably by using a video, because it might be something that others may benefit from. We have a goal of taking this to 1,000. So we are going, sorry, from 100 to 1,000, then 10,000, 1 million, and like that, like that. We're definitely going to get to that level, but I need your support. If this is a blessing to you, then you should also contribute by being a blessing to me by sharing this video, liking, and subscribing. And without much further ado, I just want to wish you a wonderful weekend and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye. Sorry, today's Thursday. Tomorrow is actually non-farm payroll, not today. Tomorrow, please. All right. Thank you very much. Bye, guys. See you next week.